Ladies and gentlemen, to close this evening's proceedings, please welcome back to the stage the Deputy Chief Fire Officer of Cheshire, Mr. Keith Newnes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I shall not detain you much longer. There is very little I can add, as I think the volunteers' presentation said everything. And if I can just pick up on a few of those points. If I'll talk about the volunteers on the current programme first. To Donna, who mentioned that this was a new experience. It was pushing her to the limits. It was testing her tolerance level, right down to the fact that it was a bad hair day for 5 days. To Michael, who was motivated despite those around him falling out. And to Stephen, designed to bring the best out of everyone. The course opened his eyes to his limitations. To make those sort of statements says something about the programme. If we look at our previous 4 volunteers that have come from courses 7 to 9, then what can we say about Rachel's performance? I thought Popeye would have finished. All I can say is, Will and Gareth, you better eat hearts out. And I think the next guest speaker better be Pete Waterman. To Mark, it was far removed and a disillusioned person, he said. Yet the course paid attention and allowed him to achieve. To Andrew, the best thing that could have happened to him, something he has never thought of as a career. And finally to Stephen, originally he had no idea. He took a child care placement and it was part of something special. Those are their words, and I think that ties it up. People generally do not receive anything unless they're focused and have a degree of self-confidence and ability, and believe in that ability. Often, the thing that is different between employed and unemployed people is that one ingredient, a bit of self-confidence. It is little to do with ability or intelligence, it is just that they have lacked a little bit of self-confidence and they need something to trigger that confidence. We think that programme does that. It is not us as officers, but those people that support the programme that makes it work, and I'll mention those in a minute. That is why we are so proud of it, because that really personifies what the fire service is all about, and long may our support continue. Could I just add my congratulations to those before me. It has been a tough programme, with perhaps some difficult journeys, but the finish is just around the corner. And can I add, finally, a few votes of thanks on behalf of the fire service. To Tony for standing in at very, very short notice. Thank you very much for the kind words that you said and the expressions that you passed. And to the sponsors who were mentioned on the rear of our programme. To the Deputy Mayor and Mayoress of Halton for coming along to support us. As it is very important that the work undertaken within the community is judged and recognised, together with the commitment of the young people delivering services within unfamiliar surroundings. Can I thank you for that? To members of the Fire Authority, for whilst the Fire Service supports and funds the Prince's Trust Volunteers programme, this would not be possible without the overarching support of the Fire Authority through its elected members. To those personal givers of their own time to facilitate different elements of the programme, to Richie and his team who turn out successful teams time and time again. Finally, to you, the audience, for coming to listen and to support. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Newnes. Refreshments are now available at the rear of the hall. Our volunteers will remain on stage for a quick photo session. Thank you very much for attending this evening. Good night.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them grow, and to myself.